Hi guys, I'm back with another reading for the collective, which is the general public. For people who are drawn to the message, which could be anybody, but everything ain't for everybody. Excuse me, I don't like when my necklace is that tangled. I feel like OCD side of me. It has to be neat or have a home, be in place. You like my bull hair? Getting Halloween ready over here. Isn't it cute? Bold and blue. Blue is one of my favorite colors. Bold blue, honey. It's cute. So I'm gonna start this reading off by reading off some things that came to me earlier today. Things that you are no longer tolerating or giving your energy to. People who think you are supposed to bow down to them. You are no longer giving your energy to people like this. People who think that you are supposed to bow down to them in order to be successful. Another one is people who try to discredit your success and how you've obtained what you have. People who are upset because you aren't miserable like them. People who think you were supposed to be stuck on stupid because things didn't work out between the two of you. Friendships, relationships, co-worker relationships, coaching relationships, mentor relationships, family relationships, marriages, exes, colleagues, business relationships, people that you once had a deep rapport with. They feel like because the relationship has ended or come to its full term that you aren't supposed to prosper, that you're supposed to be stuck on stupid and not know the next direction that you're supposed to be going in. Or that you should be going through turmoil because it didn't work out between you two. Whether it be a friendship, like I said, a business relationship, mentorship, whatever. People who think that you owe them. People who are holding on to the past and they expect you to be the same way. People who have tried to hold you back in life. You're releasing old people and old patterns. You're done holding on to unworthy people. Your true worth is being revealed. No one can stop you or change what and who you are destined to be. Don't address things that don't apply to you. And that's what type of time you are on. You are not addressing things that do not apply to you. You're not addressing subliminal messages. You're not addressing people who aren't directly addressing you. These are things that you are no longer tolerating or giving your energy to. So that's what I wrote down. I've already pretty much cleansed my hands, but I'll do it again for the sake of the video. Yes, the one and only flooded water. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Please, God, channel this message for me, through me, for the collective. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, God, for my angels and ancestors. And let's begin. Thank you. cards first. These are my cards that I made myself. Forgive me, I'm having a hard time with these long behind nails because I felt like being in the mood to wear long behind nails. I wore them so much a couple years back that I was used to them, and now that I've taken such a long break, it's like I'm getting used to them again, so to speak, only to take them off and have to be in the mood. Prosperity. I never meant to hurt you. Please forgive me. A dose of reality. So God is gifting you with prosperity right now at this time because you are not allowing yourself to feed into the negativity into the naysayers, until the bull crap, you know. It's like it's a Palo Santo for that, because I never meant to hurt you. Please forgive me. Now, I read off of the paper that there were some relationships that have ended. It doesn't always mean that they're romantic relationships. It could have been a business relationship. But to me, it sounds more like it's a ex. And now they're getting a dose of reality because they realize that you are over it. You are over it. They made their decisions. And you are moving on like you've been. You've been moving on. Get that past energy up out of here. Woo! I'm gonna pull from the bottom of it. Trust. You are trusting God and you are trusting yourself at this time. Oh my goodness. Prosperity, happiness. This is what you're focused on right now. You are not beat for any other nonsense. And then we got rainbow. Happiness, togetherness, hope, good fortune, acceptance, God's covenant with us, that He will always forgive us for our sins and love us no matter what. No matter what. So when people try to attack you for your spirituality, for anything that you are doing that they want to judge you about, it's really none of their business. And it's really none of their concern. And people need to stay in their lane. Because they're getting a dose of reality about how much you have grown, how much you don't care, how much you're not entertaining the nonsense. You may have 2 more cards, please, God. Spirit. Angels and ancestors. Give me 3. I know I did some unforgivable things. I know I have to change. It's hard. It's a him. They are in a daze, honey. Ooh. It sounds like this is going to be a love reading. So it looks like an ex. May I have one more card, please? Why, thank you. You are being quiet. Saying nothing. You have prosperity. I never meant to hurt you. Please forgive me. A dose of reality. Trust. Happiness. Rainbow, which is God's promise. I know I did some unforgivable things. I know I have to change. It's hard. Him in a daze. Quiet. And what did I say? People who are upset because you aren't miserable like them. I'll pull some angel cards now. Sounds like somebody's having a lot of regret. A lot of regret. While you are on the road to prosperity, happiness, you ain't even paying this person, this masculine energy. No mind, honey. I look like I wanted to pop out. It says, release resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So maybe you're having some issues with the way you're thinking about money right now, and you need to let go and release those resentments about money, about how much money you spent in the past, how much money maybe you could have saved before, whatever the case is. Let it go. Let it go. Money is an energy. Money is meant to come and go. I mean, you could save money if you want, but the energy of money is flow, movement, circulation. It comes, it goes, and when you spend it, you were supposed to know that it's going to come back tenfold. I stopped giving a damn about money a long time ago. Like, ever since I was young, I never cared about money like that. I mean, there was a pocket of time that I was stressed about making ends meet, but I was going through some really dark things at that time. Anywho, I learned to not allow earthly things to control me like that. These two are about to come out. Like I said, once you change the way you think about money, maybe do money affirmations, release money in the fact of just knowing that you will have enough. You will always have enough. As long as you know it, like, it's like expecting it to show up, expecting it to be there for you when the time is, aligned. When the time calls for it, when it's time for it to be there for you, because it will, like it always has. If you ever really think about the patterns in your life, you've always turned out to be okay. It's not like you go through things and then like you are just like so messed up you can't recover. That doesn't happen to you. You bounce back. And you bounce back greater. So there's no need for you to be concerned about money. Clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to your efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. See, sometimes really quickly before I go into depth with this card, when you're a reader and other words start to come out, like I was trying to say healthful, which is like healthy and full, healthful together, and I kept saying helpful, like is because I'm channeling the fact that this is going to be so helpful for you. I did it yesterday in my reading. It says when you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. Right now, you are being called to eat more cleaner, energetic foods. Cleaner, energetic foods. Look at the fruit basket. And there's like a real thick tree in the background. Looks maybe like a pine tree. There's a baby angel. You know, this is like these are angel cards. These are another set of angel cards. This is what your angel guides are telling you. Because they want to be able to communicate with you as well. And it, like it says, it allows for golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. Healthy organic diet increases your energy levels, your ability to focus, raise or promotion. So this is why you should not be worried about money. Oh my God. Congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. Prosperity. I can't make it up if I want to tell it. Oh my God. Okay, this is turning out to be. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. You are being blessed financially at this time, so your worry about money, it shouldn't be a worry, because look, when one door closes, another one opens. It's like being at rock bottom. Where else do you have to go but up? You get what I'm saying? So when those funds are going down, it only means it's going to be replenished. Come on now. Stop the worrying. Stop the overthinking. Stop the anxiety. You are in a state of prosperity. You are experiencing a lot of prosperity. You should be happy. All right, come on through, angel cards. I'm gonna pick from the bottom. Here we go. Attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Look at that. A boatload full of things with candles. There's turtles in here. I didn't even describe the other one, but that's okay. A big flower. I see rainbow there. I see a lion, angel, somebody playing music. Like, this is your prosperous life. Like, you want to be chilling. This looks like Italy somewhere, like when they ride on the water and then you have the guy playing the instrument in the background. You know, just living a lavish life of prosperity and abundance. Because you are not you're not chasing. You're not chasing. You're staying quiet. Okay? You are beginning to trust. You're listening. You're listening to what God is telling you to do. What Spirit is telling you to do. Gave me two. Block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoid anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. So it's time to get busy and focus on what's most important and block out all distractions at this time, because this is going to contribute to your prosperity. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. This one says focus on your priorities. So it's another reaffirmation of the last card, basically. This is a black angel. I like to see black angels. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So, if you see, she's a black or Hispanic like me. I'm black and Hispanic. But anyway, it's saying focus on your priorities. Even if you give it a little bit of time to your priorities every single day, even if it's like an hour out of your normal regular schedule, you're giving the proper time that you need to focus, because wherever you put your focus is where you'll get the outcome. So that was deep. And I'm going to read it again. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. It's where you receive your outcome. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. It's beneficial to you. So what this sounds like is something that is self-developing. It sounds like this is something that is basically like an investment into yourself. Whether it be you cleaning your house, a certain time of the week or a certain day of the week. Staying on top of your priorities, making sure that you have all of the toiletry items that you need, making sure that you have all of the maintenance done on your car, making sure that you're, if you're in school, that you're on top of your studies, that you're paying attention to the flow of what's going on. If you have children, you're putting your focus into your kids, making sure that they have what they need for the week, making sure that their clothes are clean and that they have snacks for lunch and that they have lunch, or whatever the case is, like whatever your situation is with that. Just putting your focus where it needs to be, where you will benefit from that. As parents, we make a lot of sacrifices as parents, and that is like one of the beautiful things about being a parent, but it is also the hardest thing about being a parent, because you give up so much and you do so much, and then sometimes your kids don't even appreciate everything that you've done. But that's where you have to trust. That's where you have to trust. And, stay quiet sometimes about certain things, especially with the kids, because we could tend to be a bit much, when we're upset. We're a lot older, a lot wiser, and we have a lot more vocabulary or vernacular than the kids. So, and saying that, you know, it could be a bit much for them because they don't know how to receive what we're saying. Because we think that they understand because they're doing certain things that make us believe like, well, how do you do that? But you don't understand what I'm saying. They still don't have the wisdom yet. The wisdom is what comes with age. It's just something that can't be taught. I mean, you could try to pass down the wisdom and school, you know, these young kids. And it takes a village, it really does. And you could try to school these young kids, but sometimes they don't even want to care. They don't even care about the truth. Or, you know, these kids now, like when I was coming up, I'm going to be 39 before the end of this year. 39 and 5. Okay. And when I was growing up, we wanted to hear the truth. We respected the truth. These kids now, they don't want to hear the truth. They don't respect the truth. They do not care about what's true. Unless it's some weird way of like benefiting them. And not every kid is like that. And if you don't have a kid that's like that, then you have a very rare type of child. But these kids, they don't care about nothing but what's important to them. You know, they're not interested in you dropping the jewels and putting them ahead of their time. And, you know, me personally, I've always hung out with older people ever since I was little. All my friends always were older than me. I always had this thirst for knowledge, and I still have it, you know. So, I don't know. I be trying to pass things on, but your focus has to be your priorities. And sometimes our kids are our priorities, and that could be challenging. But just know that whatever you put into your children and you keep staying on top of whatever it is that is going on, that's where your outcome is going to be. You will benefit from everything that you put into your children. And that's a fact. I was telling my kids today, I said, you don't even understand that you guys have 2 and 3 and 4 of everything. And, you know, you think that it comes easy. You think that other people have the same things that you have. A lot of people don't have what you have. They don't have what you have. So anyway, moonlighting. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So, this is confirmation, another confirmation that your finances are about to bloom. And I was saying, focus on your priorities. When you put your focus, where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. So if it's you're getting a raise or a promotion, but maybe it's not coming as quick as you need it to, or maybe it's not set for some time. Maybe it's just in the works and like nobody's giving you like an exact time frame of when it's going to happen. What you can do in the meantime, the angels are saying to you, you can start working on your dream career part-time. Like if you are looking to transition into another career or to do something that is business oriented, like online, or starting a home-based business. This came up yesterday. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. Savings. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and a path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Aww. So it is encouraging you to save. I mean, I said something about saving, like, you know, money could be saved or whatever I said, but they're encouraging you to save for your future. I mean, because after all, we're not getting any younger, right? Well, you're as young as you feel, but we aren't getting any younger. So it is telling you to save. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life's purpose. So you may be stressing about money. You have a promotion coming. You may even have to work a part-time job until things swing around in the career that you want, or until other opportunities open, whatever it may be for you. Remember, this is a general reading, so it's not gonna make sense to everybody. Bits and pieces may make sense, or the whole thing might make, the whole reading may make sense to you. Some of you may just need to be working on your savings. Some of you may need to just release resentment about money. Some of you may have to do it all. Ooh, donations, tithing, and charitable work, which is something I need to do too. I need to donate these clothes in my closet. I always donate. I've been donating since I was a kid. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. And know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. What I said. What is it saying? I said when you spend your money, it comes back tenfold. This is reaffirming that. Anything that you give actually is saying. It actually broadened what I was saying. I was just focused on money, but this is saying any donations, any tithing, any charitable work, anything that you, and then the other one says where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. And what were we taught? You must give to receive, right? But you have to give with a sincere and genuine heart. You can't give just because you're expecting to receive. And that's something I can't stand about people. People will do for you just because they're expecting you to do something for them later on down the line, or, and I mean, business-wise, that works, favors and all of that. But who wants to be in a position where if you can't deliver for some odd reason, not being spiteful or ungrateful or vindictive or any of those things. Let's say this is a business relationship and the person does a favor for you and they're like, yeah, so when I need you, there shouldn't be a problem because it's business. But let's say you can't deliver within that time frame of when that person needs you. That person is going to be disappointed and upset because they expected for you, when they needed you, for you to show up. And sometimes, because of the very fact that people have expected something because they did something for you, is the very reason why it gets blocked, because you are not supposed to expect something when you do something for somebody else. You are not. There's times that people have told me I've done things for them that I completely forgot about because I'm not expecting anything in return. That's the type of person I am. When I do something for you, I'm not throwing it up in your face and I'm not expecting anything in return. The only time that I may throw something up in your face is if you're throwing things up in my face. And that's where I'm turning and pivoting to away from that as a person, because I'm just not, what I'm on? I'm on self-preservation mode. I'm not stooping to the levels no more. I'm not proving myself anymore. I'm not, what I did? There was a time where I felt like I had to remind you of what I did, because how dare you disrespect me? And I have to reiterate, and not that I want to throw it up in your face, because honestly, that's not what I that's never my intention. But like I said in yesterday's reading, there is a point where when you're getting attacked, you have every right to defend yourself. So Do I feel like now at this grown age that that is a good defense mechanism? No, to go tit for tat with somebody and to be like, oh well, I did this and I did that. I don't even like doing all of that. So I'm saying all that to say that nobody should expect anything when they do something for you or when you do something for somebody. You should never expect anything in return. And like I said, sometimes that's why things don't work out, because the expectation is there, whether it be on your end or the person that is expecting something from you because they did something for you prior or previous. You are not supposed to operate in those energies, and you know that, and you're stepping away from that. And you probably were just like me, like you're not gonna, get beside yourself or go against what you know to be better for you as a person, character-wise. Like, you're not gonna let people pull you out of character to make it seem like you're just like them, like, because it's so irritating for someone to accuse you or say things or forget the things that you've done for them and make it seem like you're the issue. And then the minute that you match that energy, is like, see, that like that is just so crazy to me. But people are like that. So, whatever. It's just important to stay quiet in those times when things like that are happening, because you are focused on your happiness, not letting these things get to you in any way, shape, or form, and as you should, Sure. Listen, nobody works on themselves to start doing to be the same way. Nobody does all of the shadow work, which means digging deep, going in your past, being honest with yourself about who you are, the mistakes you've made, the things you've done, the way you've wronged people, whatever it may be. Because none of us are perfect. Nobody is without sin or without mistake or without shame or guilt. It's just that you have to learn to move past that stuff. Forgive yourself and understand that that was a point of where you were at the time. You were no longer that person. You're moving past these things. This blue hair is everywhere. It's driving me crazy. Anyway, so let me move this out the way, because I'm going to pull some more. But yeah, so you need to be donating and, tithing if you are a church person, or just giving, period, to whoever may need it. Obviously, if you can, if you're not in a position, when you get in position, when you get into that position, you should be giving. And sometimes when you give, when you don't have, is when it shows up even like more profoundly for you, because you really didn't have it, but you decided to give anyway. And there's a blessing in that, especially when you don't expect it. See, there's a time to expect things, and then there's a time not to. When you are genuinely being a good person and you're giving, you are not supposed to expect anything, because you're being a good person. Now, should you expect your life to be good and to enjoy happiness and to have peace in your home? Yes, those are the things you are supposed to expect, but never anything transactional from somebody. Don't expect anything from anybody. That's what God is for. God is here so that we lean and ask for God for things and trust in God. You can't have expectations with man. That's the other flip side of it. It's so that you don't block your blessings, because you are a genuinely good person, and so that you don't get your feelings hurt either, and so you don't block your blessings. You understand? Yeah. Good. This is like, good people know what I'm saying. Like, if you're a good person, I'm speaking to your spirit. I'm speaking to your soul. I'm speaking to who you really are as a person. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm trying to be, I'm not trying to be, I am as authentic as I possibly can be on here. And I don't have to explain myself, but I choose to. Okay, some of the same cards came up. Some of them from yesterday. Okay, so this one says, I heal myself and others. So this looks like you're brewing up some food, maybe some herbs, okay, that you're putting in your foods or soups. Well, we're in the fall right now, where I'm at in the United States, you know. So it's, and look, there's a pumpkin. So you are making sure everyone in your household or people, maybe even your neighbors, you are giving them some of your food or some of your tunics. You're maybe selling some of your herbal remedies and tunics and, you know, topical creams and ointments or whatever you're brewing up. You are definitely, you're healing yourself and others with that. And that's something to be proud of. And maybe that is what you are working on. Maybe you are an herbalist or you are venturing into having your own herbal business, because this came up twice, yesterday and today. And maybe I totally missed it yesterday because it did say something about business, but we are still in that same energy right now. I may have to give it a couple of days because, I mean, it's not exact, but it is. Because there was some love that came up for this one. A past, a ex. Anyway, you heal yourself and others. So this may be a business that you are starting to heal, maybe the skin, you know, maybe it's a tea to flush out toxins and free radicals in the body. This is a home-based business that you are starting, and you are on a mission to heal people and yourself. You are already starting on yourself. That's how you know it works. Congratulations. And now it says, I allow my intuition to guide me and make me strong. You are walking by faith and not by sight. Because you are listening to your intuition, because you know that your intuition comes from God. You know intuition is a gift from God. Your intuition is what's kept you out of a lot of unsafe, unpredictable situations. Like you knew just when to leave. You knew just when to show up. You knew just when to be patient. And then this one says, bless the herbs with divine light and goodness. And you are praying over your herbs, over your food, over whatever it is that you're making. But I have a feeling there's some type of herbal business. That's what's up. And you're being quiet about it too. And God is promising you prosperity. I am thankful for all that nature offers me. You may even be charging the herbs up with crystals. Or you're selling herbs and crystals. That is a beautiful thing. I break free from limiting beliefs. This is feminine energy. You're breaking free from limited beliefs. This may apply to when you were younger and the things that you were taught to believe, that you realized was keeping you stagnated. Like, for example, your belief with money and the way you were taught about money, maybe. Okay? Or maybe the diet, maybe what you've been eating, or changing your diet, which is right here. Clean energy food. Okay? Because if you're black and Hispanic, black or Hispanic like me, you know how our diets are in our cultures. Rice, beans, on both ends. Collard greens, oxtails, pork chops. What else? I mean, there's fruit and stuff too, but this Western diet over here, and just our culture of rice, you know, heavy on the starches and potatoes and plantains and or plátanos and mofongo, you know, all that kind of stuff. So you are breaking free from limiting beliefs. And to me, it's like limited habits as well. Limited beliefs and limited habits. Like things that are no longer serving you. The earth provides me with everything I need to be well. So like I said, you are some type of herbalist. I'm picking up on someone who is deeply into the herbs. You are studying the herbs. You are learning the herbs. You are using the herbs. You are cultivating and thanking God for this beautiful green earth that, you know, he gave us all of these beautiful natural herbs and tools. The earth provides me with everything I need to be well. I accept solitude and silence as a means to renew myself. Quiet. Can't make it up. I can't make it up. I accept solitude and silence as a means to renew myself. You are so quiet right now. People are like, yo, what's up with her? Or what's up with him? What they got going on? You ain't giving people a dose of reality because you are not responding. You are staying in your solitude. You are staying quiet. You are on self-development, self-preservation mode. I accept solitude and silence as a means to renew myself. That's right. Because it is. You sweeping out all the negativity. So that broom, right? Lord have mercy. I'm about to take this wig off. You were sweeping out all negativity. Yes. Okay, let's see. I'm only gonna vacuum for like a couple strands of hair. This one is popping up. I shield myself and my loved ones with my light and power. You know it's monitoring spirits. Look at that big eyeball. Like a green-eyed dragon. You are keeping your force fields, like your home, your business, your children, your family. You are keeping everybody shielded because you are a praying warrior. You are a praying warrior, and you are getting into the herbs. There's some powerful things going on with you. I shield myself and my loved ones with my light and power. You are finding your power not just through your intuition and listen to your intuitive spirit, but by the things that you are starting to study with the herbs, the baths, the way that you can use it on your skin, the way that you can take it to flush out your system. Like I said, antioxidants, free radicals, antivirals, antifungals, antibacterials, antimicrobials. Ginger happens to be one of my favorite. I allow the blessed energy of the natural world to surround me. Look at the mushrooms. Look at the mushrooms. Oh, look at them. Oh, my now. You are maybe even working with mushrooms too. I allow the blessed energy of the natural world to surround me. Maybe this is becoming part of your diet, like the mushrooms. What do they have? They call it trumpet mushrooms and all of the different lion's mane mushrooms, that are helping with your inner body. And maybe you are infusing this with some herbs. You're cooking up a lot of stuff and you're on the right track. That's so good. And you're being really quiet about it. You're being really quiet about it. So that's that deck. I'll clean this up later. I hear opportunities knocking. Okay. So even though I already said that, I've been hearing like little thumps all day today. I made cupcakes for the girls, and as I was like preparing the cupcakes, you know, I had the cake batter. I was like, you know, using my hand mixer, and I'm stirring and stirring, and I just hear all these thuds like. Excuse me. I keep hearing thudding. So something has come, some opportunity is coming sooner than you think. So this is The Archetypes by Kim Krans, The Wild Unknown, it's called. So I have the guidebook because this is not like self-explanatory type of cards. These cards are pretty cool. This is even a card. I don't even know how I would shuffle these. So it's supposed to be like diamonds. It's supposed to be like a diamond top. Okay. Real nice. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, I'm gonna split this in half because this is way too thick. Look how thick this is. So I'm gonna split this. I'll take some from here first, and then I'll get the other side and take some from there. And I have a message with this deck for the collective, please. Spirit. Angels and ancestors from the highest white lights. Ooh. Okay. I have the temple and the threshold. The threshold, which looks like fire energy. And then the temple. Which, if I try to rationalize this, you are on fire right now. And you are protecting your temple. Okay, well let me find this. Be patient. Don't rush me. So like this is a major arcana here. These cards are pretty cool too. The temple. The temple, the sanctuary, the shrine, the altar. When we think of the temple, we often envision an architectural structure in a far-off land. We are quick to distance ourselves from the sacred, assuming we must expend much effort in order to arrive there. Yet the temple is a universal and omnipresent energy, accessible in the highest and lowest, richest and poorest of places. Visiting the temple might be as simple as stepping into the dappled light of the forest, slowly and sensuously kissing a lover, or closing your eyes to travel inward. Meditation. This card is a call to re-examine what you pay homage to and what you reject. What do you spend your time worshiping? Your phone, money, material goods? I can't make this up because you were having resentment. It was the angels tell you to release resentment about money. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Your phone, money, material goods. What barriers do you draw between yourself and the sacred? Perhaps there's room on your altar for something new, something surprising. Offer it to the heavens. Okay. So this card reads, this is like the light, but then if it's upside down, obviously that's the dark. So it's upside, it's right side up. When light, reverence for all life as sanctuary. Now is the time to go deeper. The ancient yogis saw the body itself as a temple, every function and feature of it as an expression of divinity. Build a shrine with found materials. Don't spend any money, only time. Though indeed the temple travels with you, this card is interwoven with the pilgrim archetype. If you've been longing for a spiritual journey, book your tickets. So maybe it's time for you to focus on your temple, which you are doing because you are changing the way you are eating. Okay, you are into some type of herbals. You are maybe an herbalist. And it's saying to also meditate or go on a spiritual retreat. Okay, now, let's see, what's this one? The threshold. The threshold, the door, the gate, the initiation. We cross thresholds continually, consciously and unconsciously. Doorways, gateways, and entryways. Grace our path on a daily basis. Sorry, let me read that again. We cross thresholds continually, consciously and unconsciously. Doorways, gates, and entryways grace our path on a daily basis. When this card arises, it signifies that the precipice you stand upon is not your typical one. However, you have arrived at a threshold of initiation, here to usher you into a new reality. A dose of reality. It requires you to leave behind the you that you thought was so well formed. A new frontier calls. This is not easy work. Threshold initiation means a part of you will be lost in order to make space for what is next. A metaphorical death must occur. Some may not recognize you. You may struggle to recognize yourself. The ground seems to crumble as you free fall into your new reality. This is the liminal realm. One step, dear friend. Just take that one necessary step toward the future that calls you. So it was right side up. It says growth, individuation, ease in the liminal. Go deeper. Lie on the floor and listen to Bob Dylan standing in the doorway. It says, in Hindu mythology, Ganesh is the ultimate gatekeeper. Look to the great elephant god for support. Hecate, Janus, and Menshim are also watching over you. Crossing a threshold may not always be voluntary. Sometimes we are thrown across the boundary through circumstances far beyond our control. Either way, we cannot go back. Baby, I ain't reading no more. Coming up on an hour. That was all I needed. That was all you needed. Wow. That was deep. Thresholds, gateways, which means that you are approaching a new gateway. You are entering a new phase in your life. You are no longer dealing with the things you used to deal with. Boo, you are changing, you are evolving, you are ever growing, you are renewed. And just like I said over here in this passage that I wrote, things that you are no longer tolerating or giving your energy to. People who think you are supposed to bow down to them in order to be successful. People who try to discredit your success and how you've obtained what you have. People who are upset with you because you aren't miserable or vulnerable like them. People who think you are supposed to be stuck on stupid because things didn't work out between the two of you. Friendships, relationships, co-worker relationships, coaching relationships, mentorship. You are leaving all of this behind. People who think that you owe them. People who are holding on to the past and they expect you to do the same. Out with the old, in with the new, boo. And let me tell you something. People are heartbroken. They're heartbroken, baby. Why you breaking their heart like that? Well, I just got a funny feeling they broke your heart first. And now you are quiet. And you don't care, and these people are actually just really getting that dose of reality that, listen, this is not that, boo. Nobody care about your little whack-ass apologies. It's over. You are moving on to bigger and better things, and as you should. As you should. Life is not about coming here to fight with people, for people to prove who's better than who. That's not, we are here to help each other. You know, we are here to support each other. We are here to network with each other and take each other to the next level, whatever that may mean, you know, whatever that may be. But people get it twisted, you know, they get into this negative energy and then they try to flip it on you like it's you. And you know, and this is what you're walking away from. You're walking away from that dead, stagnant energy that just is not conducive to what you are trying to do with your life. It is not helping you be abundant in your gifts. You know, you're stepping away from that. Truth. It's the truth. It is the truth. You are trusting the truth. It is the truth that this person never meant to hurt you, and they do want you to forgive them. It is true that you are being quiet. It is true that you are happy. You're in your happiness. It is true that you are in prosperity. You're in a season of prosperity. That could last you your whole entire life. It is true that this person is getting a dose of reality. It is true that God is providing you his promise. I ain't even gonna read the rest. But this person is heartbroken because you ain't even listening. You're not even responding. You're not responding in the ways that you used to respond. Because you are being loyal to yourself, to your happiness, to your prosperity. You're being loyal to being quiet and to God. You are being loyal to the Most High, to your angels, to your ancestors, to your priorities. Man, heartbroken. Please come back. Woo! I don't know what this person did, baby, but they begging. There's no one like you on this earth. So, you have old energy, which is what I was reading, the things that you are no longer tolerating or giving your energy to. Which, in this case, I was saying that it could have been a work relationship, a co-worker, but it's an ex. It's an ex. There's no one like you on this earth. Please come back. Heartbroken. You are loyal to yourself and to the truth and to trusting God and trusting your intuition. You have no time for him. Whoever this is, they hurt you really bad, and they are trying to get back into your energy, and you are staying quiet. And they are in a daze. They are in a daze because they cannot believe that you are not responding the way that you used to. They cannot believe it. But it's a dose of reality. That their time came and went. And they see you being prosperous. And they see that you are in happiness. And you are quiet, honey. And that is the damn truth. 222 on the bottom. Wisdom, balance, and harmony, unity, connection, spiritual growth, trust and patience. Trust your intuition and inner wisdom. Good fortune. Reminder to work towards your soul's purpose. True love, soulmate is coming. Or you got other things in the works. Either you're already in a new relationship, okay, or you have someone that's going to come and match your energy and balance out your growth, your spiritual growth, your connection with the Most High, because they are also connected to the Most High. Yeah, it says soulmate is coming or present. Ooh, only for the money. This person was with you only because of what you can give them and what you could provide. Or it could have simply been that your energy was just so uplifting and powerful that they were receiving blessings off of your... So there's such thing as spiritual clout, okay? So this person was siphoning your energy because it was helping them either get more money, or you guys used to get money together. Something along those lines. Only for the money. Traitor. And this is you. I'm moving on with my life. I can't stand you. You can't stand this person. Whoever this is, you cannot stand them. They put you through a lot. I think I'm going to stop there. What's this? Forgive me for the pain I have caused you. They hurt you really bad. Look, I can't even make that up. I said that before that. They're a heartbreaker. That came up twice. They're heartbroken because they were a heartbreaker. Karmic! This person was a karmic. So if you were wondering, yeah. This person talking about something they want to travel with you. Well, you had your chance. I want to marry you. So this could be them or the new twin flame or soulmate that is present in your energy. You are moving on with your life, baby. Somebody else want to marry you. And they are in love with you. I am in love with you. Aww. Yeah, you got new energy. This old person knows it too. Family. This person want a family with you. This new person that is in love with you, that wants to marry you, they want a family with you. Look, this old person, I am waiting for you. They still waiting. They can wait. They'll get that dose of reality. It'll come through. It'll come through. It says get grounded and meditate. Oof, you are dead to me. This person is dead to you. All right, I ain't gonna do it. At the bottom it says ancestors. Because your ancestors ain't playing with this person. This person played in your face for too long. For too many years. Okay, and now they got the nerve to be trying to apologize and I never meant to hurt you. Yeah, okay. You know what? Everybody says that in the end when they know damn well, even if they may not have known what they were doing at the time per se, either way they took you for granted. Okay, and to come apologize after so long, that's just crazy. So that's where you know it's not sincere, and that's why you're not paying it no mind, because nobody waits years to apologize.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
You are moving on with your life, and as you should. You got big things coming to fruition. Your money, your glow up is happening financially. You got a lot of things coming in. You know what? That's what your focus should be on. You, your family, your new lover. Because that person is in love with you and they want to have a family with you later. For this other person, they had their chance. They had their chance. They had their chance. Or it could be a her. Okay? 111. Yeah. I'm not going to pull no more. And it's 111 on the clock. Knowledge, new beginnings, new opportunities, good luck, blessings, achievement, about to achieve a goal, transformation. You are on the brink of a profound transformation. Boosted confidence as well as stronger motivation and decision making. Okay? You are focused. You don't have time. You are too focused on what you got going on. As you should. I'm so proud of you. Keep it going. Don't let these old distractions, old past karmics try to get in your way, because they see you are moving on to bigger and better things and doing your thing, and that you have evolved and changed while they still staying the same. Girl, bye. Boy, bye. Okay? Nobody's beat. Thank you for channeling in. If you like the way that I read, just come back for more. I am looking forward to continuing this as long as God will allow me to. And please don't forget to like, comment, or even share it if it's on your spirit to do so. Liking the video helps with the algorithm and to help me get out there. I appreciate you watching, and come back for more. And good luck with everything. And keep your force field tight. Stay prayed up. Just know that everything is happening for your greater good. And there's more money coming. And your business is about to boom. Congratulations.